you are going to be measuring for your waistline for the casing at the top of your shorts where your waist would be. You are going to be measuring and drawing some lines on your shorts before we fold it to make sure that you are going to be folding it in the right spots. Okay, so I'm going to line up my hem gauge at the top of my fabric, and I'm going to be making 2 lines. I'm going to make one mark right at the 1-inch line, and then I'm going to go down and make another mark down at the 3.5-inch line. Okay? I am doing this because I need to end up with a 1/2 inch fold at the top, so I can fold my fabric up to that to that 1-inch line and end up with a 1/2 inch left. And then I need to have another 3 inches because this one needs to end up being 1.5 inches. So when I make my marks at 1 inch and at 3.5 inches, it'll make it so I have a 1/2 inch fold and then a 1.5 inch fold, which is what it's supposed to be like on your shorts. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple more marks like this around the top of my shorts so that I can fold it up and make sure that it's going to be right the whole time. So I'm going up to the top, making a mark at 1, and then at 3.5, and another one at 1, and at 3.5. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the back of my shorts. So I'm going to line it up and make a mark at 1, and 1 at 3.5, 1 and 3.5, 1 and 3.5, and I'll do one more over here. 1 inch and 3.5 inches. Now before you do any folding, make sure that if you have any tape on your shorts, that if it's above where your markings are, that you move it down. So I'm going to take my tape off, and I'm just going to scoot it down here. I still need to know which is the front and which is the back of my shorts, so I don't want to take the tape off completely. Okay. I'm going to do the same on this one because this one's above where the chalk line is. So I'm going to take the tape off, and I'm just going to move it down. Okay. And then you'll be ready to fold.